we're selling to Barista magazine, we want to talk about the barista style. If we want to sell to the roast magazine, we want to talk about the roaster style. And I can say, as a roaster, this is my interpretation. We can talk about the steaming, so we want to make sure we get to the points that make it something worth printing in this magazine.
Okay, so I wasn't recording before.
But you can't, you see where I'm coming from. I'm talking about our point. So we got to make sure we elaborate the barista aspect of it, elaborate the roast aspect of it, and overall, as opposed to, see, basically our conversation is talking about coffee taste, about the finished product. But within the circle of the coffee taste in the finished product, we have to talk about how that came about by the barista and by the roaster. And then will be a viable thing for these magazines.
So I don't forget, because I was talking about a lot of stuff before. It's about how you like your coffee. You know, it's not that one is really that much better than the other. It's more about your preferred taste, or our preferred taste, or my preferred taste. Do I like the Seattle coffee more than I do the Portland coffee? Is there a common ground for the coffee? You know, and like I was saying before, I figured that I wasn't recording, is that this is going to come up in many places. Is the Chicago coffee way to prepare a latte better than the New York way? Is the New York way better than the LA way? And what it is it boils down to the customer, I guess, and it boils down to location and to what you perceive from the coffee experience, your own personal coffee experience. For me, Portland was kind of an eye-opening coffee experience, because I hadn't seen or experienced coffee served by all these guys in their vests and talking coffee out their ears, pretty much, as opposed to rock and roll style coffee in Seattle, where I would walk in and there's the heavy metal guy serving a latte, right? You almost don't even want to ask him about the coffee, because you don't know what he's going to respond. But when you do ask the heavy metal guy about the coffee, it turns out that he knows just as much, or has just as much information on the coffee, on how it's going to taste, on what you're going to perceive from it, as you would from the Portland guys. Because the Portland guy seems to be more friendly, seems to be more stuck up in some ways too. But remember, this isn't going on any blog yet. Yet.